Hello, I'm Jerry Winslet. Today we're going to be speaking with Residential Product Manager Megan Konieshkadar, and we're going to be talking about the upcoming DOE regulatory changes that are happening in 2029. But before we can talk to Megan, we recently had a chance to sit down with Steve O'Brien. He is the President and General Manager of North America Water Heating, and Josh Green, who is the Corporate Vice President of Government Regulatory and Industry Affairs. Let's hear what they have to say about these changes and how it affects our company and the industry.
You know, NACA, National Appliance Energy Conservation Act, it's part of that broader law, the Energy Policy Conservation Act, but NACA specifically covers residential products only. And under NACA, there's a 6-year review of minimum standards for residential water heaters. And then when a final rule is otherwise published, manufacturers have 5 years to comply. So in the current state, we are looking at a NACA 4, which has been published in May of this year. So there's a May 6, 2029 compliance date. And this particular NACA round is monumental.
It's much more focused on residential electric water heaters. And there are some changes to gas for sure in NECA 4, but the focus of NECA 4 has been on resistance electric water heaters. And the intention in NECA 4 that the DOE has is to shift from resistance electric water heaters to heat pump water heaters for all products greater than 35 gallons. So that's a pretty significant majority of the electric water heaters that we in the industry make today. And their intention is that after 2029, most of those will be heat pump water heaters. We not only already have products, we have a full breadth of product. We have a good, better, best approach to our heat pump water heater platform already. We're also developing some really great products for the future. With more efficient equipment, there's very often a payback. So even though it's a larger upfront investment in most cases, we provide tools to our consumers so they can calculate the energy efficiency of the product and determine what the energy savings is. And very often there's a life cycle savings even with a bigger first cost. So that's I think a really great reason to upgrade now.
We have a technology that can save you money, 70% on your current energy bill, as well as provide an environmentally sound solution to help us all lower our carbon intensity and make our homes healthier.
So Megan, let's talk a little bit about what this means for us on the residential side. So what's going to happen in 2029?
So some big changes are going to happen. The biggest change in what this DOE is really driving to is tanks between 35 gallons and 120 gallons are going to be required to be heat pumps.
Okay. So we're going to push that. Anything above 35 gallons is going to go to heat pump, not just our company, but every industry-wide. That's what it's going to be. But there's also some changes from 35 gallons and below, correct?
Yes. So the changes that are happening for that section are the max temperature is going to be 135 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay.
And the max first hour rating is going to be 50 gallons.
There are also some changes with UEF with this, isn't there? That too. So
yes, so there'll be changes.
Higher UEFs.
Higher UEFs, and really driving towards more heat pumps.
Yeah, so they're just pushing towards heat pump.
Correct.
Which is the benefit is you're going to save money. I mean, they're up to 4 times as efficient as a standard electric water heater now. But you know, you can't imagine what it may be even higher by 2029. So that's a good benefit. So this is going to impact not just people that sell the water heaters, your distributors and wholesalers. It's also, and it's going to impact the contractor, the plumber, because heat pumps are different than standard electric water heaters.
Correct. Even the homeowners it's going to affect,
yes.
So when you're thinking about heat pumps, you got to keep in mind the space requirements are greater. You have a condensate drain that you're dealing with. And also you're going to be dealing with refrigerant, which a lot of times you haven't come across yet. Yeah,
and because there will be. You're going to have to think about the air, and a heat pump uses the heat and humidity from the room air to actually heat the water, so it's going to require 450 cubic feet of air to use in the heat pump mode. We do make condensation, so we've got to be able to get rid of that. Standard electric water heater, we didn't really think about those things. We thought about electricity and water, but with this we got to think about the space it's in. how much air is in that room. If we have to duct it from another room, then we have to think about the condensate and like you said, the refrigerant. So that gets into the contractor side. If they have to go out and work on the water heater, they're going to have to be certified and in some cases to do that.
Absolutely, yeah. So it really starts now with thinking proactively about
Yes.
heat pumps in terms of how you interact with them, how trained you are, your knowledge of it, and what's available on the market.
And there's no real reason, we say all these changes are coming in 2029, but there's no real reason to wait. We've got a product line right now.
Yeah, we have a really robust product line that we're really proud of. It's very efficient, it saves a lot of money, and it would definitely behoove you to get proactive and look at heat pumps now.
Well, this is a lot of great information, and we really thank you for coming by and sharing it with us.
Thanks, Jerry.
To keep up with all of the changes that are happening, you can go to hotwater.com. And for all of your training needs, you can go to university.hotwater.com. I'm Jerry Winslet. We'll see you next time.